Hi, I'm David Strofer. I'm the CEO of Anchorid. Anchorid is a mobile platform that uses true multi-factor authentication to get rid of passwords once and for all. Why? Passwords make me crazy. I'll bet they make you crazy too. I'll give you an example from just this week. I went to open an app, something I use all the time, and I slam into this, the username password field. Now I know when I see this, I've just lost the next 3 or 4 minutes of my life, looking for my cheat sheet and finding LinkedIn and then trying to decipher the hint I left for myself. Did I capitalize the V? Did I replace the 1? It's ridiculous. It's frustrating, and we've all been there. Now, there are other solutions to this problem. Anchorid's solution is exactly 90% less expensive than our closest competitor. And we're also 200% better. And if you wanted to check me on my math on that, you can see me at the booth later. Here's how Anchorid works. Anchorid is a universal username. So I'm going to go to a website. I see a username and password field. And I'm going to enter my Anchorid. And Anchorid is, all Anchorids begin with this, the anchor tag. That's where the name comes from. Everything that comes after the anchor tag is up to you. So my Anchorid is anchor tag D1. Again, we're here to kill the password. So I leave that password field completely blank. And I simply hit login. Notice my phone is off. It's going to wake up, ask me if I'm trying to log in. I'm going to say yes, and I'm done. Fast, secure, and incredibly easy. The security we use is actually a combination of patent-pending overlapping certificates, one for the enterprise side, one for the mobile side. We're going to be using the same underlying security used by Visa Checkout and Google Wallet. We even follow payment card industry standards. So that simple login that I just showed you was about as secure as a credit card transaction. Now, what about biometrics? A lot of cool stuff out there. Fingerprints, voice recognition. We've even seen some very interesting new technology right here on this stage. Here's how biometrics work with Anchorid. So I'm going to put the maximum security this time because I'm logging into my bank account. Again, Anchorid. It's the same Anchorid for every website, anchor tag D1. Again, I'm going to turn off my phone. I'm going to leave that password field completely blank and hit go. Again, in a second, my phone's going to wake up, ask me if I'm trying to log in, and it's going to do 2 things. One, it's going to ask me for my PIN, and yes, this is my real PIN. I'll change it later. And it's also asking me for my voice. It's asking me to read a passphrase, which I'll do now. My voice is my password. Please verify me. And it's actually validating my voice, logging me in, and in just a second, I'm online within my bank account. So where are those settings? Who gets to choose? Do I use a PIN? Do I use the yes, no button? Well, I'll show you. This is the Anchorid.com homepage. I'm going to go to my developer site. Okay, and at my developer site, of course, you're going to see no password field at all. We don't need them. Again, I'm going to use my Anchorid, anchor tag D1 to log in. Now, this is actually in production. I'm going into my real developer site. In a second, again, my phone's going to wake up. I'm going to hit the OK button. Getting kind of used to that now, aren't you? It's a very simple way to log in. So this is our actual developer site. And I've set up a couple of sites just for demonstration. So when I go into edit this site, look at the options I have. As the developer, I get to choose, do I want to require a PIN? Do I want to require a voice? Or do I just want to use the yes, no button? I can also let the user choose if they want to use something above and beyond that. So some of my users are going to love using Touch ID. They want to use that fingerprint every time. Let's let them. Some will want to use voice every time, or geolocation, or even the PIN. The point is the consumer actually gets to choose on their app on a site-by-site basis exactly what they want to use to log in. And think about it. We are actually, excellent example. Somebody's trying to log in right now. I'm just going to hit cancel so they can't get in. So they are actually using, we're future-proof because any new biometrics that come online in the future, we simply add to our menu. Right? So Anchorid actually becomes the last username you'll ever need. So I don't know if you noticed, but I started this presentation by telling you that I've combined my username and password into one thing. Then I told you what it was, anchor tag D1. And then I told you where to use it. That's how sure I am that even though the 1,000 people in this room now know my Anchorid, they still can't get into my accounts. Why? Because without this, you don't have access. And if I turn on biometrics, then even if you somehow got this and you were the bad guy and you got my Anchor ID too, you still could not get into my accounts. Nothing more secure than that. Anchor ID has been live for 2 days. We just launched. In that time, we've signed up enough websites to get 1.3 million registered users, all of whom will be able to register with Anchor ID and access their accounts with Anchor ID in just the next couple of weeks. Imagine where we're going to be in the next couple of months. So to wrap up, Anchor ID, one universal username, the last username you'll ever need. No passwords required, and we're future-proof. All the technology of today is available today. The technology of tomorrow will be available tomorrow. Whether you are a developer or an investor, please come see us at our booth or visit us at anchorid.com. And please, if you like the presentation, you like the product, take out your voting sheet and please vote for us. This is the future. This is how people will log into everything. And that starts now. Thank you.